5 is here, and it's time for Team 2K TV to create some new builds to hopefully beat you, the community. So who knows builds better than anyone? Joe knows. Joe, welcome back to 2K TV.
Appreciate you guys having me back. It's always a pleasure.
I'm also joined by my Team 2K TV teammates. We got Brian, Danny, John, and Rodney. How you guys doing today?
Doing good, thank you.
So good. Looking forward to revamping the squad. All right, so if you've been watching the show, you might or might not know we've taken a couple L's. Unfortunately, I have to roll the footage.
These squads, man, Brent, they play hard on the defensive end, don't they? Did you enjoy playing in games like this?
No, Kevin. Why would defense? Why would I enjoy playing against a good defensive team? I want to score. But we will appreciate what we get tonight with these guys. Great effort, great grit. We'll see who will come out on top.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Then it's Porter. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Flynn in at the 1. Now here's Porter. Knocks down the 3-ball.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
There's no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. They get it back. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Pretty fundamentally sound, and Jokic does a great job of keeping his balance there after contact.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
One shot.
What's up?
Free throw, good. Jokic. And from second rounder to MVP grade, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league. Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
And that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor. There are only 2 players in the league who could hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Porter passes to Siakam. Outside Flynn. Pulls up. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 5 points so far.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Mike Malone gave me a few minutes to catch up on him. This will be the first game this season against his team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
Good information, D.A. Thanks. It'll be interesting to see which steps they take to accomplish their goal.
And guys, getting any kind of rhythm going offensively, I think would be a win against that defense.
Yeah, if you build the confidence early on, that'll go a long way. If you don't, wow, this could be a long ball. Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Murray, the big stones. Ron, defended by Trent. To the paint. And Owens gets to go on the assist by Gordon.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon solid at sensing when someone's open.
Flynn kicks to Porter. from the arc. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Here's Siakam. Played in with a nice touch off the pass.
What a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about. Threatening with that attack.
And the foul called on the great one. That is his first foul of the game. OG Anunoby's checked in for Toronto. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jokic. Here's the three. That one misses. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And probably expected to win that game, and maybe that caused them to come out on the flat. Just a bit of complacency.
Now here's Porter. 8 points for him. Drills the three-pointer. Porter's got 11.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Highland wins as always. Jokic inside. Siakam's there. And another miss by Denver.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And the shot goes in.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. He can get you in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Teams making some changes here. And Denver has possession. A 12-point game. Inside, here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And there's an ease to Porter when he gets up vertically. Man, he can rise up and throw it down.
And for Siakam, great, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he's in that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Clock at 4. They're outside. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Raptors leading by 11. Manton, the pass to Porter. From deep three-point range, Porter, no luck. Denver's going 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Highland. Toronto grabs the miss. Porter inside. Guarded by Porter. The dunk by Achua.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
From deep. And that one released in time, but no good. And so is the Toronto Raptors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Right back after this break. welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Toronto.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of speeding the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Jamal Murray is out there with Owens. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Trent's checked in for Toronto. Pass to Murray. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Pass to Flynn. And here is Siakam. That one goes. He's counting.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And with the addition, Greg, of the play-in tournament, we're seeing more meaningful games here late in the season.
Yeah, we're seeing teams battle for positioning more than ever. You have multiple teams trying to secure that 6th seed to avoid the play-in. And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now, here's Trent. Following the miss by Shep Owens. Flynn kicks to Anunoby. Back to Flynn. Puts up a 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Ulmer. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Denver calls timeout. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA game.
Substitution on the roll. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Porter, no luck. The Nuggets trail by 17. Braun. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's a little like a fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it. And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight for him.
Quarter pass to Highland. Lopez, right side. That shot, no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Playing games at altitude here in Denver, Brent. How does it affect the play?
Well, you could say it's mental, but I can tell you from experience, Kevin, it is physical. I mean, it does get you. And you got to get past that early burn before you can get back into the endurance part of your conditioning.
first free throw is good. Denver making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Brent, with the way shooting has evolved, do you think they might move the three-point line further out at some point?
I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I have heard some great ideas, and who knows?
Now, here's Brown. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man, and then sending him the ball.
Manton, the pass to Porter. Raptors moving the ball around. Beyond the arc. Porter, no luck.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
On the interior.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drop.
And when you're trailing like this, just focus on one possession at a time. Keep hitting singles.
Porter kicks to Porter, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the lean, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm, or you're going to get a call.
And Toronto making a change. Anunoby's checked in.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Manton, the pass to Porter. Three-pointer. Rebound by Brook Lopez. The Nuggets trail by 13. There's the pass to Porter. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. 6 for 6. He's hit the miss from the field.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
The Raptors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so he hits both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Here's Highland. 14 points from him the last game against Memphis.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
And the first half is now in the books. Raptors lead by 13. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from the Great One.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
So for Toronto right now, inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Then it's Gary Trent. Then it's Porter. And it's Flynn in at the one. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Wizards really stood out. He had 16 points and made an impact from outside the arc, hitting a good number of three-pointers. It was another strong showing for him in what has quickly become a habit. Back to you, Kevin.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, he was sensational the other night, making play after play after play.
And that's what you want. Not only was the effort there, but how about the production as well?
He can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic a team out of the playoffs to a team chasing a title.
Raptors leading by 9. Left side, Porter. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game. Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. Greg, when the postseason rolls around, the officials tend to let more go, more content, more aggressive play. Is that the right approach?
Kevin, I think it is the right approach. And I'm a fan of letting the players play and blow the whistle when there's clearly an advantage created by either the offense or defense.
Let's give it up for your Denver Nuggets dancer.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball.
Here's Murray. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. To the inside, Owens. And Owens throws it down.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
Toronto with the ball after the Nuggets pick up 2. Flynn kicks to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Gets that one through the hole. Make them now 7 of 13 in this game. And in the key matchup tonight, MP has the advantage over Shep.
And that's got to feel great for MP. These two go all out against each other. Yeah, Owens isn't letting anyone get in his way, playing with a lot of fire offensively.
There's Porter with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn.
3 points.
Flynn's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Passes to Owens. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's...
And again for 3.
And with every three-pointer made now, he comes closer to that top spot.
You know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field, but he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting. I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while. The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Now Murray, after the missed 3 from Porter. Murray, good.
And Murray getting it going on the inside that time. Around the trees, still scored.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
Barnes dishes to Porter. Lets the 3 fly. Traps in the tray. Porter's got 27. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. And the Raptors call time here.
Yeah, such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Fans, please welcome to the floor your Nuggets dance team.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Raptors leading by 13 with Jokic. The potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. They need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Generational talent, but the man needs help.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy. Siakam's got 9 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Highland, defended by Trent. Off with the layup. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Toronto. 16-point lead. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Trent. Flynn with it. 6 to shoot. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Flynn's got his second bucket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Highland. From 10 feet out, Flynn grabs the miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Jokic. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so it's Toronto controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Nuggets trail by 20. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Owen. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin. But I would like to see the league go to 32 and have 16 in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team. And I think you know where I'm talking about. Seattle.
It's Porter outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Porter's got 30. And MP has really brought his A game tonight, hasn't he, Greg? Knowing he needed to face off against Shep Owens.
Yeah, and it's clear that he took this matchup very seriously. It's the kind of game you circle on your calendar.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. With the fadeaway. Toronto grabs the miss. Flynn's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's Porter on the assist by Flynn. Flynn's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Now here's Murray. The pass to Jokic. Now, here's Owens. Back to Jokic from outside the arc. The Nuggets with another miss. Raptors leading by 22. Now, here's Anunoby. It's Porter outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Porter's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Toronto. Denver calls timeout. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
He's changing it up here. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Backed by great length, I'd call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Now, here is Reed. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Count it. Brown's got his first points of the night.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Manton, the pass to Achua. He kicks it to Porter. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. The tray connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And certainly Greg MP has done a lot of damage outside the arc in this one.
He's looked very comfortable from that range, especially when he sees Owens in front of him.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Hernangomez kicks to Porter from deep three-point range, and it's Denver with the rebound. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Murray looking around. Pass to Najee. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Both teams will make substitutions. We know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. Is always looking for that edge. Good! Another from 3.
Nails it and is now even for the record.
Hard to believe, isn't it? His next shot from range will move him into the top spot all time for threes in a season.
And to think a few years ago, hitting 300 threes was impossible. Then Curry hits 402 in 2016, and just years later, the 402 platform.
And again for 3.
And who thought it couldn't be done? That three moving him into history.
You can feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the 3 and now stands alone at the top of the list.
And back in 2016, Curry had a year that I didn't think anyone could match until now. 402, no longer the high mark for threes in a season. The era of the long ball is truly upon us. Have game, will travel. These fans see what he's all about.
And he continues, GA, to add to his season total, knocking him down from long range.
When you talk about gravity of a shooter, he might as well be in a black hole the way he shot the ball all season long. Just historic in every way.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, the Great One.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
They've lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Sit.